Are these the Adidas Yeezy 500 boot, or are they just a straight up Adidas Yeezy boot? I'm going with Adidas Yeezy 500 boot, but I'm not sure. I have my reasons for putting that 500 on there. It's to do with design and to do with different elements in the actual boot itself. I'm not sure what people are saying out there. I've seen people talk about them being 500s, but I've never seen them actually labeled as 500s. But I might have that wrong. If you know different, please do tell me, because I do love to grow and do love to gain knowledge from my channel. So if you know if these are or are not distinguished as 500 highs or 500 boots or something like that, please let me know in the comments down below. But that is what we are going to be having a look at today. So without further ado, let's have a look at the Adidas Yeezy 500 boot. This is a Tokyo Bara 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Bara 23 sneaker channel. Des mainichi yapsuru no de mainichi mite kudasai. Every single day, I bring you content from Tokyo, Japan about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And today, what we're looking at is the upcoming, already released. That doesn't make sense. Upcoming, already released. That's because it's a restock. These guys already dropped in April, apparently. Now, I've had this channel dropping daily content since the end of 2018. So when these guys apparently dropped in April, I should have seen it. I didn't. I didn't see these at all, and I don't know why I didn't see them. I'm not sure if it's just I wasn't paying attention, or if they dropped in specialty places, or they dropped only in like America, for example, whereas I'm here in Tokyo, Japan. So I'm not sure why I didn't see them then, or perhaps they're telling porcupines and they didn't drop at all. But what I do know is that they're due to drop again, or for the first time, on September the 14th. What I don't know, as I said at the top of the video, is officially whether or not these are Adidas Yeezy boots, or Adidas Yeezy 500 highs, or Adidas Yeezy 500 boots. But whatever they are, my opinion is that I kind of quite like them, and we'll be getting into that today. But before we do, this is a YouTube channel, and YouTube channels need subscribers. You're watching means you can subscribe. So if you could do me a favor and either hit the subscribe button down below, I'd appreciate it, or hit the little bit of Japanese writing over here, which will help you subscribe too. Either way, please subscribe to the channel. As I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I always say in Japanese at the start of my videos, 登録お願いします。登録してくれると助かるので、こちらに登録という漢字が書いてあるところをクリックすると登録もできます。下に登録バトンをクリックすると登録もできますので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。登録, by the way, for the non-Japanese speakers out there is subscribe. 登録. Anyway, into these. Now, there's 3 colorways that are apparently dropping, and I'm fairly sure about the names of the colorways. We've got oil, we've got rock, and we've got salt. I'm fairly sure that that's the 3 colorways that are dropping. I've seen the word desert thrown out there, and I'm not sure if these are desert boots. And maybe that's where the word desert comes from, or alternatively they might be the deserts instead of rocks, but I think they're called rock, and maybe they're desert boots. But anyway, the 3 different colorways, and the reason that I call them 500s is because if you look at the upper on them, it's exactly the same as the upper on a 500, which is most evident when you look down from above on the toe box, and you have that sort of interplay between the suede, the mesh, and the leather on the toe box there, which is classic 500. And then I think as you go further up as well, if you get sort of into the lacing system, and especially the lace holds around the lacing system, is very classic 500 look to me. So definitely in terms of the upper, even though it is a high upper, in terms of the upper, I think it definitely is a 500. Now, where it differs from the 500, which I think is a good thing, is on the midsole and the outsole. Now, the midsole on a 500 is a massive thing. They're very bubbly, and it sort of bubbles out around, and when you look down from above, it's sort of like, I don't know how you'd explain it, but the size of the midsole is larger than the size of the upper. So you've got the upper, and then below that, so the upper is maybe this wide, and then below that you've got the 500 that's very midsole that's very, very visible. But you don't see that on these. These boots don't have that kind of distinctive bubbly or oversized 500 midsole. I just caught myself doing something that I hate doing. This week I've been trying my hardest to look at the lens of the camera instead of looking at the middle of my tripod, and I've said in many of my videos that the middle of my tripod has a circle in it, and it draws my eyes to it like this. This is me looking at the middle of the tripod instead of looking at the middle of the lens. and I just realized I've been talking to the middle of the tripod for the last X number of seconds, so I apologize for that, but I'll try to focus in on the lens of the camera instead of the middle of the tripod. So anyway, I think I was just talking about the midsole of these guys, that it's not that oversized midsole, it's quite a subtle midsole, which I think is a plus. I'm not a huge fan of the midsole on the Adidas Yeezy 500s. And then when you flip them upside down onto the outsole, it's even more a stark contrast because it's extremely plain outsole on all three of these sneakers. The only difference between the three is actually in the colouring, but I think maybe it's the whites that give you a real, what are they called? Is it salts? The salts that give you a real understanding of how simple the outsole is on these. And to me, the midsole and the outsole on 500s is actually not cool. Sorry. So I'm happy to see them replaced and updated on these highs. Now, like I said, I don't know if they are 500 highs or if they're just straight up Yeezy boots. But for those reasons, the cool upper, which I like on the 500, has been retained, and then the midsole and the outsole, which I don't like, has been changed into something that I do like. So it's a very big plus for me, this sneaker. I like it quite a lot. And I also like the price point. I've seen these advertised for $200, which is really good price for any Yeezy. But anything with a high on it usually goes for an even bigger price, a boot or a high. So I'm really surprised to see these currently priced in there at $200, but when they drop on September the 14th, we'll know for sure if that is going to be how much these guys cost you. Either way, I think it's a cool looking boot. I wouldn't mind getting a pair, to be honest. I don't think I will because I'm flat broke. I would like to get my hands on a pair, but right now money is tight in Tokyo. So until money starts flowing again, I won't be buying sneakers anytime soon, but I would like to buy sneakers more often. So once this channel gets bigger and I can justify pumping money into actually getting sneakers in hand, I'll have to go with just pictures like this and look at them from afar and say, man, I wish I could buy those. Just like yesterday's ZX 4000 4D. I can. Oh, I'd love to be able to buy those. Anyway, that's enough for me today. As I say at the end of all of my videos, I'm here every single day, so you can definitely check me out every single day, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another sneaker review and another sneaker video. But for now, it's time for me to sign off and do what I do at the end of every single one of my videos, which is tell you that you're guaranteed to see me tomorrow.